Today, we want to take a look at Nigerian footballers who were millionaires before but are now struggling financially. Number 2 will shock you. On number 5, we have Wilson Oruma. For 6 years, the former Super Eagles midfielder struggled with mental health issues after falling victim to a scam orchestrated by a Lagos-based pastor and fraudulent oil businessman. The pastor told him about a business venture where he invested billions of naira into it. At the end, the pastor ran away with the money and Oruma became broke as a result. Oruma, who led Nigeria's under-17 team to victory in the 1993 World Cup in Japan, enjoyed a successful career playing for RC Lens, Sokoks, Marseille, as well as clubs in Switzerland and Kovola FC in Greece, amassing considerable wealth from football. Despite his talents, Oruma often played in the shadow of Austin J.J. Okocha in the Super Eagles, only being called upon when Okocha was unavailable due to injury or ineligibility. Oruma is said to have incurred losses of approximately 2 billion naira after falling victim to a pastor's deception while attempting to venture into the oil and gas industry. The ordeal in 2018 led to Oruma experiencing emotional distress, ultimately leaving him financially depleted. On number 4, we have Celestine Babayaro. Undoubtedly the epitome of cultured talent among Super Eagles left-backs, Babayaro made his mark representing Nigeria in age categories and notably in the 1996 Olympics, where the Super Eagles claimed victory. His journey transcended borders as he graced the rosters of esteemed clubs in England and Belgium. During a pinnacle in his career, Babayaro commanded one of the highest salaries for an African player globally, earning a substantial £25,000 to $30,000 per week at Chelsea FC in England. However, the narrative took a drastic turn when he faced financial turmoil, culminating in bankruptcy proceedings in a Croydon court in 2010, followed by official confirmation of his insolvency in 2011 amidst claims by creditors. Reports unveiled glimpses of Babayaro's lavish lifestyle both in Nigeria and England, characterized by extravagant purchases and lively social engagements. Neighbors observed the stark contrast as his once impeccably maintained residence fell into disarray, with overgrown gardens and dilapidated structures painting a portrait of financial distress. On number 3, we have Iani Udis. Udis, once a dynamic left-back for the Super Eagles, emerged as a pivotal figure in the national squad from 2000 to 2004, following his success with the Golden Eaglets. However, his fortunes took a sharp downturn thereafter. Sources close to him revealed that Udis finds himself deeply entrenched in debt, having squandered the substantial wealth he accumulated during his playing career on high-stakes gambling and extravagant living. During his active years, Udis represented clubs such as AK Athens, POC FC, and West Brom. Additionally, reports suggest he developed a penchant for locally distilled gin and engaged in street gambling with less savory characters in his native neighborhood of Ajigona. On number 2, we have Taribo West. Taribo stands out as arguably the most accomplished Nigerian centre-back in history. During his prime, he garnered acclaim as one of Europe's finest defenders, playing a pivotal role for Inter Milan from 1997 to 1999 and contributing significantly to the victorious Olympic gold-winning Dream Team in 1996. Upon joining Auxerre in France, Taribo's unwavering confidence was evident when he reportedly urged his coach to dismiss anyone occupying his position, a bold move that secured him a contract. Despite his stellar career, representing esteemed clubs such as AC Milan, Derby County, Kaiserslautern, and Partizan Belgrade, as well as a brief stint with Al Arabi Doha in the Middle East, financial troubles have besieged Taribo. The substantial earnings from his playing days appear to have vanished, exacerbated by unfortunate investments, including his marriage. Now residing in Lagos, Taribo has redirected his focus to a spiritual calling, engaging in evangelism, a pursuit he embraced towards the twilight of his football career. His once extensive assets have dwindled, with only his imposing mansion in Lagos remaining as a prominent possession. On number 1, we have Femi Opabunmi. The 33-year-old left a lasting mark with his stellar performance at the 2001 FIFA Under-17 World Championship. He etched his name in history by securing a hat-trick against Australia, earning him the silver shoe for the tournament's second highest goal scorer, alongside the bronze ball for the third best player. His contributions propelled Nigeria to the final, although they fell short against France. Opabunmi debuted for Nigeria in 2002 against Kenya, clinching the second goal in a decisive 3-0 victory. He also graced the stage of the 2002 FIFA World Cup, notably facing off against England in the group stage. His participation in the tournament solidified his status as the third youngest player to ever grace the World Cup finals, following in the footsteps of Norman Whiteside and Samuel Eto'o. Throughout his career, Opabunmi represented several clubs, including Shooting Stars FC, Grasshoppers Zurich in Switzerland, and Chamois Niortais in France. Regrettably, Opabunmi had to bid farewell to the game after losing one of his eyes due to a football-related injury. Presently residing in Ibadan, he leans on the modest earnings of his wife to support his family. Surviving his challenging times in Europe was made possible through the generosity of his former teammate, Peter Oses Odemwinyi. Opabunmi is now actively seeking employment opportunities.